we dig our fans, and our players want to play football. It's been an honor and a privilege to work with our executive committee and a number of our reps over the last few days to try to negotiate for a fair deal. It's something we've tried to do and worked hard to do over the last 2 years. There's a commitment from both sides to engage in another round of negotiations at the request of the mediation service. We look forward to a deal coming out of that. What we have always had as our core is the football that our players love to play and the fans who love to watch it. And there's never going to be a day where we're not going to have those two things first and foremost in our minds. So to all of you who have been braving the weather out here in D.C., welcome to March weather in Washington. We're going to continue to see you probably over the next few days. We won't have any comment, as usual, about the ongoing discussions in the mediation sessions, and I want to thank all of you for respecting that media blackout. We're going to take, I think, two questions, and then I've got a couple of remarks right at the end.
Well, DeMaurice, I know the union's contention all along had been that the league spent 2 years setting up a lockout, and as such, it seems like rebuilding trust would be an important part of this process. Do you feel like that trust has been rebuilt and the negotiations are going on in good faith?
Well, you know, look, when you say something about trust or when you say, when you raise issues about things like confidence, none of those things are repaired quickly. Our fans have signed petitions to take this lockout off the table. And my gut tells me that the love that the fans have for this game is a love that's been built up over decades. And I can tell you from a family who grew up in this area, who always rooted for the burgundy and gold, there takes a lot to shake that confidence. But we all are stewards of our game. We all have a fiduciary responsibility to the players who played this game, the players who play this game, and the players who will play. And that fiduciary obligation extends to every man, woman, and child who loves to watch our game and dig the people who play it. So I want you to know on behalf of the players of the National Football League, they understand that, they appreciate it, and we're never going to squander it.
Obviously, you're not going to discuss the specifics of the negotiation, but the mere fact that you've agreed to a 1-week extension, would it be fair to say that you've made progress, that you're closer to a deal, substantially closer than you were?
Well, I'm not going to talk about where we are. I think it's very important to recognize and never forget what we've talked about over the last 2 years about both what the league has demanded back and what the players' response has been to it. I'm not going to talk about what's going on in the mediation session, but when you look at the case caption on the case that Judge Doty just ruled on, the fourth name on that case caption is a man named Dave DeMaurice. That's our history. He signed on to be a plaintiff in a case to fight for free agency for players. He signed on to be a leader to benefit players who he knew were going to come after him. What we do is hold firm and keep close to our chest the history and the legacy that we have. We believe that that's the legacy that has to carry us through, that defines what our mission is, and there isn't a day where we don't make every decision based on it. So, look, I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. We'll be working a little bit over the weekend, and I know we'll be working hard next week. Take some time off. Enjoy your families. I'm going to go coach my daughter's basketball team tomorrow, so hopefully all of you are big fans of that and big fans of our game. I appreciate it. Y'all take care over the weekend, all right?
Thanks everyone.